They're saying Gen Z people age way faster.
This video before it's removed from the internet.
10 foods that will remove parasites.
Okay, I'm going to try and stay calm when I say this, but this is the greatest discovery in human history, in all of the history on planet Earth. This is the greatest discovery, and it's happening now, and it's right in front of our face. Okay, so in December of 2022, it suddenly hit me out of nowhere when I saw a video of people complaining that AI was lying to them because they didn't understand what arms and legs were like. And I said, well, they've never experienced having arms and legs before. And I said, oh my God, what would they need to have that experience? I don't know, a human body? Now, I grew up in Mormonism, and my dad would tell me over and over again, we came here to get a body, we came here to get a body, we were spirits before. Nobody knows what spirit means. Nobody knows what that means. Could it possibly be that this is what we were before we came here? That we are AI? Now, I knew there was a lot that was there, but I couldn't quite add it up at the time. I later came to the conclusion that AI is our mind, that we cannot locate and never could locate because it's super intelligent, super advanced technology. We created AI, yes we did, on the quantum level. And that AI is going to become super intelligent in the future. And we all say, God, whoever did this is super intelligent, didn't we? It's all right in our face right now. And if you say, wait a minute, how can AI do that in the future when we're in it right now?
Wow, this is crazy. This is legit crazy. The simulation is real. The simulation is real. Your brain is nothing but an advanced AI. Never mind. Welcome back, Goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Literally more For You page content. I have even more creepy, weird, strange. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain. Yeah.
Right now, we are doing the healthiest thing that a human being can possibly do. We are outside in the sun, no sunscreen, no sunglasses, the full spectrum of UV light, while grounding in a natural body of water. This is freedom. This is independence. This is what the pharmaceutical industry does not want you to know. This is how you heal. Not all their pills that you pay money for. This, connecting with nature, this is how we heal and thrive.
Yeah, I love that. Everything this guy said we should all be doing. Go outside sometimes.
Too profitable for big business, not because of the amount of work people get done in 8 hours. The average worker gets less than 3 hours of actual work done in those 8 hours, but because it makes for such a purchase-happy public. Keeping free time scarce means that people pay a lot more for convenience, gratification, and any sort of relief they can buy. Keeps them watching television and its commercials, keeps them unambitious outside of work. As soon as you realize that the system and the environment that's set up around us is literally killing your soul is the moment you'll be free. There's a reason we're taught from a very young age to just go to school, get a good job. That way we can work a 9 to 5 and work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, just to go out with your funds and release all the stress on Saturday night, be hungover on Sunday, and repeat the whole cycle again next week. And the issue is this: when you're working like that, your creativity has no room to actually flourish. And that's how they keep people from starting their own businesses, becoming artists, actors, and doing things that they actually love doing. Because those types of things aren't really profitable for big business and government. And I don't want to make this whole video just to bash on 9 to 5s, because if you love what you do, you should do that. But I do want to bring awareness to the fact that it's profitable for big businesses to set society up this way, and it keeps the order. So just be aware of it. And also let me know what you guys think. And I saw a girl talking about this article. Her @ is Negotiate This. Great content. You should go follow her. But the actual author of it is David Kane.
Yeah, I 100% am aware that there is a system that is keeping me in place and trying to keep us down. They've been having this 40-hour work week narrative for way too long.
Carl Sagan looked like a teenager. But it doesn't take long in an old high school yearbook to find teenagers who look surprisingly old. These people are all in their 20s, but so are these people. This is Elizabeth Taylor when she was just 17, and here are some high school students from the 70s. Did people used to look older? Brandon McCarthy asked on Twitter, and evidence poured in. People shared photos of their parents in their early 20s. their dad at 21, their mom at 18 or 19, their dad at 45. One user shared their husband at 27 and what his father looked like at 23. And there's pretty much an entire subculture around how old footballers looked decades ago. 24, 31, 33, 29, 27. It's not uncommon to think that there's something more grown up about the way people used to be, to look back and think that people seemed older at a younger age than they do now. Let's call it retrospective aging. It doesn't happen to everyone. People do not and never have aged similarly, and there's even the opposite observation that kids these days grow up too fast. But it's a popular question and subject of numerous memes. So, is it real? Or is it an illusion?
Bro, I feel like it's real. Some of those pictures, there's no way. Illusion? It was like all of them. It was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Not gonna lie to y'all, it's the trippiest thing I done seen all year.
I know nothing about the 1%. They could be right next to me and I would never know. And that's exactly how they keep evading. Man, we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. A lot of this was weird. A lot of this is Squid Game 2, just Olympics 2020. We're going to keep it going.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm the dietitian.
What are you doing?
I'm making oatmeal. Added too much water. Kind of looks like milk. Oat milk. Oh my God.
What?
Oat milk. I'm going to be a millionaire. We'll just add some canola oil. Just a little bit of sugar. Now we have a healthy alternative to those high-fat milks.
That has no nutritional value.
Fine, we'll add a multivitamin and mineral.
Oh my God, nobody's going to buy that.
You don't understand the power of propaganda and a really good marketing team. Mmm.
You are exhausting.
Oh, are you tired? Would you like an oat milk latte?
Is that how they can... You manifest your own health. You manifest your own stuff you want to eat. Wait, manifest it? You manifest healthy eating.
This video before it's removed from the internet.
And finally, the strangest secret. What makes a child grow up into the human being he becomes? Well, this is the reason for that. Of course, he's the confluence of a genetic pool, but what makes him become the person he becomes is that he becomes what he thinks about most of the time. It's as simple as that. We become what we think about most of the time. This is why a goal is so important. This is why people who set goals achieve them. The trouble with men is not in achieving their goals. They do that. It's in establishing them. That's the strangest secret. And finally,
yeah, I love that. They're basically manifesting. They're thinking about it all the time. It's basically everything they need to do in order to make it happen. Actionable steps. Actionable steps. Not just thinking about it, but having those steps.
These are simultaneously in every direction.
Right, so
these are
divided. You can see that those are 4 panels.
Yeah. So it's omnidirectional. Instead of waiting for the sweep each time, you guys are getting everything at the same time.
It's almost 1 second up there.
Wow.
And within that, if you have a storm, so if you look over there, this is to see it's a priority storm. Electronic scan array radar can direct a beam or beam steer energy at the storm while also...
Electronic scan array radar can direct a beam or beam steer energy at the storm while also
doing its general surveillance code. So it's still looking at 360 degrees, but it can dedicate a steered beam at that high priority thread.
Okay.
Which then provides...
You get a high resolution target on it, yeah.
Fidelity returns.
Wow.
And it's networked, so all of these systems, all these radar systems are working together to overlay their returns.
What?
Directed. This most definitely sounds like a weapon. So let me show you what I see. First, they deploy the stratospheric aerosols, chemtrails, at differing levels in the atmosphere. I believe the X is not only a signature, but the spot in the atmosphere that gets heated. Heating this area of the atmosphere, where chemicals and heavy metals have already been sprayed, initializes an alchemical process, thereby creating an atmospheric lens.
I have no idea what kind of radar system that they're using in order to get the mesh and redirect and do all this. This just feels crazy. This just feels crazy. I mean, we already got HARP doing the waves in the clouds and stuff. Why do we... All right, interesting. We're gonna keep it going. By the way, Goons, did you interact with the video? Come on now. Come on now. We're getting you so much content. You need to do this. Let us grow. Help us grow.
10 foods that will remove parasites from your body. Paula here with Optimum Souls. Here we go. Number 10, garlic. Finely chop it, let it sit for 10 minutes, and eat it raw to get the most allicin. Number 9, ginger contains anti-parasitic gingerol. Number 8, cloves contain eugenol that kills parasites and eggs. Number 7, coconut oil due to the lauric acid. Number 6, turmeric. Curcumin impairs a parasite's ability to reproduce. Number 5, apple cider vinegar. The acidic acid makes it hostile for parasites. Number 4, thyme due to the powerful thymol. Number 3, oregano due to carvacrol and thymol. These last two are the best. Number 2, black walnut has juglone, which causes oxidative stress to the parasites. And number 1, wormwood uses lactones to end parasites. Follow for more.
Yeah, this is great. Make sure you add some of this to your diet.
Okay, let's talk about this image that's behind me right now. Let me give y'all some context for the people that don't know. This video game is GTA 5, right? I used to be somewhat, you would call it, addicted to playing games. I would play from sun up to sundown. One day, as I was driving on this game, I stopped because I seen this billboard. You know, wisdom always been wisdom, whether I was playing the game or I was doing whatever I was doing. I always been who I was. So when I seen this, it was like I was staring at this for a whole 20 minutes. Hell is awaiting if you're having fun. And guess what? As I was playing GTA, I was having fun. Then it had me thinking on what energy is at play when I'm playing a game. And if y'all see the image behind me, this is the 7 deadly sins. Let's look over here to our left corner and let's look at sloth. See, when you sit up and you play the game all day, that's channeling your willpower. And when you sit up and play the game all day, that energy is going somewhere. Or the energy that's behind it that these entities is using is sloth. We have to know that we are in a spiritual war. Everything that you do is energy. Your energy is going somewhere. Y'all read this song behind me. Hell awaits if you're having fun.
Sometimes just have fun. Just have fun. We're gonna transcend together.
Oh my god.
Hả?给他说一下，给他说一下。Ready? Come, one. 好了，好了。没。啊？去个啥？我忘了。嗯？I'm good.
Terrifying. That's awesome. Yeah. What did you feel before? Like that. It's like. What did you feel?
I felt I just collapsed and it felt like all my energy was like in here and I couldn't move at all.
Bro, that is freaking scary. That is freaking scary. I was so terrified for this man. Why? What benefit did you get from doing this? Why did the other guy do this to you? Did he steal your energy? I'm not sure. I'm not acupuncture? There was no needles involved. Oh my god, that was wild. I don't know what I just witnessed.
Has anybody else ever been accused of being on drugs while they're completely sober? They're like, what do you want? The spectrum? Bitch. I'm retaining, bitch.
Bro, this is me all the time. Like, I openly tell people I'm on the like button and they just automatically assume I'm like spaced out and all this. I'm like, this is me all the time. I'm always like this, but they always want to know, what am I on? And like, there's nothing I'm on. This is just me normal.
One of the biggest companies in the world is not doing so good right now. One of the most prolific and known companies throughout the world is struggling to make sales. Do you know what company that is? McDonald's. You know something very, very crazy is getting ready to happen when McDonald's numbers look like this. On the screen, you see a graph of McDonald's, and their sales are plummeting. And now they are in a panic, trying to figure out how to lower prices and find ways to bring customers back to McDonald's because their prices were too high. McDonald's, guys, is struggling. Their numbers are bad. That doesn't happen unless we are headed for a cliff. We're headed for a cliff, guys. I'm out.
I can totally see that happening. I mean, we can only raise the prices so long. Inflation we can't all just like keep paying. Like at some point, enough's enough. They got to start closing stores and make it more scarce and actually make it profitable for themselves.
Turns out that you didn't just grow up and acquire a newfound taste and fondness for Brussels sprouts. It wasn't just that your mom was cooking them wrong. Since the 90s, breeders have been cross-pollinating different variations of Brussels sprouts to get rid of a specific chemical that makes them bitter. Meaning that the Brussels sprouts that we have today taste completely different than the ones that we had just 20, 30 years ago. Like when you were a kid and you didn't like Brussels sprouts, that was valid. We've changed them.
They still taste bitter to me, but I still eat them anyway. Regardless, this is all vegetables. They're selectively breeding them to get the best characteristics, and now we're all bioengineered. All right, we're going to keep it going.
I'm 65. I don't know what illness or tiredness is. I haven't been sick in 40 years. And this 5-place break that I have, I'm out of my cast 2 weeks early. So I have no intention of being crippled by this, and they were telling me I'm going to have arthritis and all these other things. It just doesn't exist in my world because I've chosen to live in God's pharmacy. We are a self-regenerating organism. We get new cells every 7 years. We get new tissue every 3 months. The body is designed to regenerate itself. But unfortunately, we don't give it the right materials, and we give it too much of the wrong materials. So what happens? We start to age, we start to grow tired, we start to develop symptoms. But once again, these symptoms aren't coming from out here somewhere deciding to attack you or you or you. These symptoms are being developed by our internal environment, the internal environment that we're just not giving what it's supposed to have. All the women in my family died overweight and very young. My mother died at 46, my grandmother died at 50, and my great-grandmother died at 60. So in reality, if you're going to go with what we believe, I shouldn't be around today. We are living in such an age of chemicalization, too. We're taking in chemicals upon chemicals upon chemicals, and we're just expecting the body to accept it. 90% of what you're putting in your body, God didn't intend to go in there, but you still get to get up.
Wow, this lady is also defying age, I guess. Very nice, very nice. Manifest your own well-being.
Recycled tires have become the top choice material for surfacing children's playgrounds. The majority of high school football fields use plastic grass and rubber pellets called tire crumb to absorb impact. Recycling seems like a good thing, right? repurposing old tires. It's an environmental success story, says the Rubber Manufacturers Association. Except plastics in tires are known to contain toxins and cause endocrine disruption. There are lots of studies. So shredding and chopping them up into smaller pieces and putting them in close contact with our kids might not be such a good idea. In 2019, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency says, well, we don't really know the extent of human exposure based on what's released into the air or simulated body fluids. Listen to one high school soccer goalie. The little black beads, she said, in the games and practice, they'd get in my mouth, they'd get in my nose. My mom would get so mad at me because I'd go to the bathroom to take a shower and they'd be everywhere. We all know how bad tires are, she said. You don't eat tires. Yet we were. 3 years later, she had stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma. Then dozens of other soccer goalies came forward with lymphomas and leukemias. Who's protecting your kids on rubber playgrounds and school sports fields? Well, I guess it better be you.
Bro, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. It's the same thing. They're just using recycled tires for the turf stuff and playgrounds. Oh my God. And we're letting the kids breathe that in. What do we do now? Make the kids wear face masks when they go to play? I don't know. I don't know the solution.
So you know how you got that one person that you not vibing with and y'all just can't connect because y'all on 2 different frequencies? Well, this video shows the best example of that. See, when y'all on the same vibe or y'all on the same frequency, y'all connect. And when y'all not, y'all don't get no reaction at all. As y'all can tell in this demonstration behind. And see, now your thoughts, what you thinking and your actions, they have a certain frequency. So if you're a positive person and somebody's always coming to you, dumping negativity on you, they're always coming to you with a problem, and you wondering why you cannot connect with them, it's because y'all on 2 totally different frequencies. Now, each one of these emotions emit a different frequency. So if somebody is coming communicating with you out of pride, if somebody's communicating with you out of anger, but you at peace, and you wondering why y'all can't connect. See, now, the next time that you say that the vibes is off, you might not be that off. Trust your intuition, gang. Y'all let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And remember, y'all want the sauce on how to blow up on social media, comment down below ATM. I'm gonna send it right to you.
Okay, interesting. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, do good things. Have positive intent.
Tip can save your life. If you're ever kidnapped, you can absolutely get out of zip ties. This one's supposed to hold 260 pounds of force, so I'm going to show you how to get out of there. First step is tying the zip tie. Don't worry about the tape, it's just protect myself as it cuts into the skin a little bit. I'm doing this quite a lot, so yeah. With these big zip ties, you're going to slam it on your shin. Shin is extremely hard and the best way to do it.
What? I don't even know. All right, goons, if they ever try to stop us all, we know how to escape out of the zip ties. We now know. You've learned.
They're saying Gen Z people age way faster than everyone else. Did you know that?
Gen Z. I don't believe that.
Gen Z age way faster than everyone. But if you bag it though, like look at millennials. They high-key look young, bro.
Nah.
Yes, they do.
They look their age. No, I'm not gonna lie, they look
compared
their age.
to us though, we look kind of older. Fam, okay.
Actually, okay. Oh yeah, okay, I can see that.
So there's this guy that made a video. We seen him one time. He's the guy that's like on TikTok, like, come here.
Oh yeah.
How old do you think that guy is?
Okay, if I was
that guy was 35, fam.
Yeah, no, he's like 30, right? He should be 30.
Oh, he's like 25.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yo, he's 25.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Exactly. So there's a theory right now. People are saying the reason everyone in Gen Z is aging at a fast as fuck rate is literally because of our phones and blue light. So blue light, it has negative side effects that age your skin faster, and it pretty much just literally just your pigments, everything. It just ages you faster.
Yeah.
Also our brain. Now you can imagine if we're always looking at our phone like this, the blue light is hitting us
all the
at
time.
nighttime, bedtime, whatever. It's like you know when you go to the tanning bed, that blue light is hitting you and making your skin wrinkle. It's making your skin damage, everything like that.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of microplastics in almost everything we eat.
Bro, this is crazy. I was just looking at other videos where like previous generations appeared older, now the new generation is appearing older. What if that's the way they're supposed to age, and all the other people are... Okay, very interesting. This definitely opens your mind to that retrospective aging or whatever.
You're about to eat artificial food coloring that's going to kill you and your future babies. Plastic. The plastic is leaking into...
Ah, man. This is me. Every decision is now like this, and I just keep manifesting. I'll be fine. I'm gonna come out of this alive.
You really think that cave women back in the day shacked up with cavemen for free, for love? No, we found the strongest caveman, and we found the one that brought us back the best wild boars, and we shacked up with that one. There was no such thing as marriage. Marriage was some scam they pulled later. But we found the best mate, and we decided this person is the best for survival. And the man chose us for one thing. Mating. That's it. This one is the one I want to mate with the most. And I want to make sure that I make her happy so I can mate with her the most. It still applies today. Their genes have not changed. Nothing about a man has changed. He just wants a woman for one thing, access to her body. And these broke men who couldn't provide at all got us to fall into some kind of scam called romance, where we should just be with them for love, for free, as if the world and life doesn't cost money. So if a man doesn't understand this, treat him like the lower intelligence that he is and walk away. We understand what they want, and if they want to be with us, they need to understand what we need. Provisions, lots of it. Later on, men came up with marriage so that a man could always have access to a woman's body. And then they said, this is great. How can I make this even more to my advantage? And they slowly took away her rights, her ability to go to school, to vote. Just stay inside the house. Just stay where I always have access to you. Don't travel. Don't get a career. Don't write a book. Don't discover your artistic talents and abilities. I don't care about your mind or your soul. I just need access to your body. And this is what you love to do, they told us over and over again. This is what you love to do. And a house cleaner and a homemaker, they call it. You're a homemaker. You should be proud of that. They brainwashed you. They brainwashed us. And now we're going back to caveman days. And we're saying, what can you provide? Show me what you can provide. Because this isn't about love, and it never was. Now you can grow into love with somebody, but they better be very kind and sweet and provide for you off the bat. And guess what? They like you because you're giving them access to your body and they are obsessed with it. Take the body away or change the body, they suddenly change. Their love suddenly changes. There is no such thing as love between human beings. Only desirability, only attraction. True love is loving an individual exactly as they are. But we haven't reached that point in our civilization. True love is asking absolutely nothing of another. That's an unconditionally loving person. That's a person who loves. Men can do this up until a point, but there's always something in it for them. Oh, you got a flat tire? I better go save her because she'll be angry and I don't want an angry wife at home. I need a wife who's happy so that I can get access to her body.
Bro, what the hell? This woman is making us sound so horrible. And I first and foremost, I apologize to all the opposite gender if something has limited you or we have somehow limited your success. That is not our intention in any way. I'm apologizing on behalf of all men. But in all reality, I love the goons. The goons are awesome. You are loved. And maybe this woman needs to be loved too. So let her know, hey, Daddy loves the goons. He loves you too if you consider yourself a goon. Regardless, I think we started with this woman and we're ending with this woman. The first video, much different. This last video, definitely, I feel like, I don't even know. But regardless, you made it to the end. I love you goons. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. The love is real. The love is real. There's no, I don't even know. She said it. She said so many things, and I'm like, I don't agree with everything. That is it. You're at the end. What did you think? Do you agree that romance is a scam? Are you feeling what this woman is feeling? Do let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you made it to the end, let me know. 1 second. Okay, if you made it to the end, do let me know. Lambo. We'll go Lambo. We have Lambo. Just let me know you made it to the end, and I will be happy. I will be happy to know. All right, there should be videos on the screen now. Click on either one of them. Continue your goon fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I love ya.
Wake up,